Hey love, want to find out how to clear self-sabotaging behavior in your love, dating, and relationship life? Then check this video out. Hey, it's Michele Ariana with Mpower TV, and today we're going to be talking about the one thing that can sabotage your love relationships, dating, and anything to do with you creating successful relationships. It's interesting. I'm right in the middle of a breakthrough session. It's what a breakthrough session is. It's a 2-day total immersion of working in one area of your life. This is NLP based, neuro-linguistic programming based. And I work with clients to break through one specific area. We spend 2 days, 24 hours, broken up into sections that helps you literally break through a major conflict you're having. Well, I'm right in the middle of a breakthrough session, helping them break through in their relationship area. And it's something that I realized for me that was a huge issue in my life. I have done a lot of work on it, and I wanted to share it with you. It came up in the breakthrough session. If you remember back to my twin flame story in episode 1, I talked about when I was a kid, I was very passionate and in love and very much into like desire and romance as a very young kid. And then as I got older, I started to develop walls over my heart. Like love became scary. I equated love with fear. My parents had gone through a couple of divorces. I was terrified of getting a divorce. I was scared of love in the sexual arena because of all that was kind of going on in the 80s with sexually transmitted diseases and all that. So I literally built walls up. As a child, not feeling good enough, I mentioned in my story, when I was young, I loved this one young gentleman named Michael in first grade all the way to fifth grade, and I just never felt good enough. So all of those limiting beliefs and just perspectives I had of life created walls around my heart, around love. Well, here's a big tip. All of us have inner children in us where we picked stuff up along our path, beliefs about love. Some can be positive and serving beliefs. Others could be negative and not serving beliefs around love. But the key is to understand that we all have inner children. There's an inner child. It's not just one child, because there's different ages of you that show up when you start falling in love, you start dating, or if you're triggered in your relationship. And so it's such a huge key component for you to be aware of that this could sabotage your love life if you're not aware of it. Now, your inner children, your inner kids that show up are just trying to protect you. It's kind of like your unconscious mind. When you were a child, you formed a belief, you made a decision about something in life that then became your truth or a belief so that you could survive and function in the world. Again, your unconscious mind, your inner children, what I mean by that is at some age, a perspective or belief got locked into that age. They're just trying to protect you. But here's the key. It can become self-sabotaging when you go to take action, let's say in love, or you start dating, or you're getting intimate in a new relationship, or you're in a marriage. If you're feeling triggered, meaning something upsets you, that's a good indicator that an aspect of your inner child is showing up. I'm going to put a resource down in the links below of a metaphysical healer who helped me. I'm going to have all her information in there. There's a free ebook you can download about healing the inner child. But it's immensely helpful for you to understand this aspect of who you are and how you show up in relationships so that you don't continue to take emotional baggage and self-sabotaging behavior that literally destroy your relationship and your happiness. So I did a post on Instagram about this, and this is what I learned from my metaphysical healer, which all her information is going to be in the comments below. The first step you want to take when you notice you're being triggered, what I learned is you want to ask yourself, how old do I feel right now? Once you get that awareness of how old, that's going to tell you what age your inner child is trying to come through. From that, ask your inner child, bring her or him close, put her or him on your lap and say, okay, what do you need from me? What would nourish you right now? And let them talk. And then once they talk and get everything out, then parent them. Connect to your higher source, to God, to universe, a source, and parent that child. Talk to her or him. Reassure them from a connection of wisdom of all who you are now. Reassure that child and work with them, parent them. It's hugely beneficial. I've gone through working through healing aspects of my inner child to give me more joy, not just in love and relationships, but in health, in wealth, in how I'm expressing myself. So I think it's going to be hugely valuable for you so that you don't take the scared inner child or the fearful inner child or the version of you that maybe experienced trauma or pain and it doesn't have to be something big. It could just be maybe your parents divorced and you perceive that as a loss. Like maybe you have a very loving household, but your inner child perceived and made a decision when you were young that love equals loss, for example. You'll start noticing where your inner child is showing up, where he or she is crying out, because you'll be triggered in aspects of the relationship. That's what we call baggage in NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, and in a modality that I do called MER, mental and emotional release technique. We talk about having this baggage that we've picked up along the way. So check out the inner child work below in the comments below. Also, let me know, what kind of sabotaging behavior have you noticed in the past in your love life? What triggers or things that upset you? What shows up in relationships for you? Comment below, let me know, because I'm going to be sharing more videos on how to work through, grow through, and heal those aspects. Also, if you have any video ideas, you've got questions that you want more videos covered around love, relationships, and dating, then let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like this video if you liked it, share with your friends, and subscribe to this channel. If you click the notification button, it will alert you when I'm posting brand new videos, so you'll be the first to know. Thanks so much. Make sure you incorporate your inner child and pay attention to him or her. Notice when he or she's coming up and trying to get your attention. And if you follow some of the guidelines in the comments below, I think it'll be amazingly helpful for you. Till next time, it's Michele Ariana with Mpower TV. Bye-bye.